Dogs are one of the most wonderful entities in the world, but owning one comes with many responsibilities and a steep learning curve. A dog is way more than a pet, it is a part of your family whose life you're responsible for. Furthermore, no two canines are alike. They, like us, have likes, dislikes, and fears, and as they're human, you'll need to learn about your dog's preferences to avoid doing things they secretly despise. Of course, not all of the items on this list will apply to all dogs, and your dog may prefer or be better able to deal with some of them than others. But it's essential for you to be aware of them so you can try to build the best possible life for your dog. In this video, you will discover 10 basic things that humans love doing but dogs hate. Number 1. Constant hugging. When dogs were hugged, 81.6% of them showed indicators of stress or anxiety, according to research. This activity was enjoyed by 7.6% of the dogs, whereas 10.8% of the dogs had a neutral response. Flattened ears, sorrowful eyes, you can see the whites of the eyes, or, on the other hand, closed eyelids and a head turned away to avoid eye contact with a hugger were the most common indicators of stress. So, the next time you want to embrace your dog, think about how it will react. Number 2. Getting in a dog's face in personal space. When humans get in their faces, dogs hate it just as much as they dislike embracing. Imagine how you'd feel if that happened. Avoid pressing your hands in a dog's face, elevating over them, or charging at them. This is especially important if the dog is unfamiliar with you. Back off if your dog makes appeasement gestures, displays indications of fear, or is hostile. It's always wise to be cautious and avoid being bitten by a dog. Number 3. Going on a walk and not being able to sniff things. Dogs don't understand why we take them outside, where everything is exciting, and there are a variety of odors, but we prevent them from sniffing where they want. When your dog is sniffing every patch of pavement, it's impossible to walk them. Therefore, we have to force them to heel and walk with us. This deprives them of the pleasure of sniffing everything until they can run free in the park. Number 4. Not providing structure and rules. Boundaries, regulations, and consistent routines work well for dogs, just as they do for toddlers. Because they don't know what's expected of them, a lack of regulations will almost certainly result in undesirable behavior from your dog. If you're not consistent in your method, the conflicting signals may confuse your dog and leave them unsure of how to respond. Your dog will feel comfortable and secure if they have a consistent schedule and structure in their daily lives. Number 5. You're punishing them the wrong ways. There are acceptable and incorrect ways to reprimand your dog, and doing so incorrectly can inflict long-term damage to your connection, while also failing to correct the behavior. Hitting your dog, hitting them on the nose, or yelling at them to stop are all methods to irritate your dog, but they aren't always ways to punish them. Instead, use techniques like a spray bottle, timeouts, or distracting the dog. Number 6. Being dressed up. Although your dog may appear charming in a fluffy pink tutu, dogs despise getting dressed up. Clothes might make them feel uneasy or even afraid, which is terrible for both you and your dog. If you genuinely want to dress up your dog, make sure you introduce the notion to them gradually, so they don't have an adverse reaction. Number 7. Allowing your dog stay in places with strong smells. Even if they come from a long distance, a dog can distinguish and remember roughly 1 million different odors. You should be grateful for this unique skill. Some scents can impair one's sense of smell or cause nervous system malfunction. Please keep your dog in the next room and offer it a toy or a reward to keep it occupied when you clean your house with chlorine or use too many perfumes. Number 8. Leaving them alone. Most of us would want to spend the entire day at home with our dogs. Work and social obligations, however, frequently take us away. While it's normal to leave your dog home alone occasionally, keeping them alone for extended amounts of time might lead to behavioral issues. Separation anxiety is real, and your dog's boredom is absolute when they don't get enough exercise and attention. Number 9. Forcing them into uncomfortable situations. When you put your dog in a scary scenario, you put him under stress. It's actually a flooding strategy that doesn't always work and can cause more harm than good. A better approach is to introduce your dog to the circumstance gradually. Keep a safe space between you and him, and praise him for remaining calm. Increase the dog's gradually exposure to the trigger and reward non-reaction. If your dog is afraid of the vet, you can take steps to teach him to like him. If your fear is severe, you may require the assistance of a trainer or behaviorist. Number 10. Having a sad or stressed owner. Dogs are very wise and may immediately detect when their owner is depressed. They understand body language well and might feel sorry when their dog's mother or father is having a bad day. If you're feeling low, make sure you respond to your dog's comfort signs and go for a long walk together to improve both of your moods. What things do you do that your dog doesn't like? Please share it with us in the comments. Want to learn more? Please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video.